What is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Ian's late. I'm not late. I'm not late. I got the stream started. I get that going, and then I like get my water and stuff figured out and everything. Make sure I got everything good for the stream. I think it's right on time. Running Cresselia. Well, good luck, Ash, and welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. How's it going, Epic Noob, Alan, Gym Leader Zero, Grenji Games, Rowan is here, Greg, Hen, Tegan, Rhodes, Sheer Cold, Vanillix, and Ash. Everyone, what is up? 3 minutes late. The stream started 3 minutes ago. The stream has been going for 4 minutes now. I was just making sure everything was set up that I normally goof up and don't have set up until I started. How's it going? It's going well. How's it going, Mike? How's it going, man? Casual Repeat Man, welcome to the stream. Thanks for raid. Sorry to stream it all up. It's all good, man. I hope you get all of that stuff sorted out, though, for the future. You know, make sure your streams are the best they can be and all that. How am I doing? I am doing well. Doing well. Just, you know, getting the stream started here. Hoping today will be the day that we get a shiny. Shine Raikou appears at 4,095. As close as it can be to unlucky without technically being unlucky. My luck is awesome. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We haven't had the greatest luck with the past few hunts. SOS hunts and whatnot have been okay. But as far as soft reset hunts go, we have not necessarily been the luckiest people, or I have not, at the very least. And sorry about this, I'm like trying to see. Okay, I'm just making sure there's not any pressure on my cap card's USB cable. Because that was like, it cut out yesterday, and that's really concerned me. You got a shiny Roselia and shiny Mew and Y. Awesome, Mike F. Awesome, man. Congrats on that, my dude. I hope I can get that lucky with these hunts, man. Hope you can get the shinies today. I hope so. I hope so. At least one of them. At least one of them. Sorry if you've been watching the streams lately. It's all good, Ryan. It's all good. Welcome, man. How have you been? I don't know, we're definitely going to get close to 3,000 today with Raikou. I'm not 100% sure how close, but I think it'll be pretty close. And we're very close to 6,500 already with Charmander. So we'll see about that one. We'll see how far these both get today. What's up, Cinder? Welcome to the stream. Today is one of the days you have work, so at Raikou, if you have to shine a day, do it in the next 40 minutes. I hope it'll be that soon, because I really, really want you to be able to be here for it, Cinder. You've been looking forward to this one. You found a shiny Hakamo while hunting for a Razor Claw. Awesome, Tegan. Always cool to come across those shinies you aren't quite expecting. Since you have the shiny Charm and Ultra Sun, you should get it there faster. I don't have the shiny Charm and Ultra Sun though. I have it in Ultra Moon. Yeah, I need to get it in Ultra Sun. I haven't had the chance because it immediately switched to being it immediately went from me beating the Elite Four to hunting for Raikou, so I haven't actually had the chance to get the shiny charm for it. How's the weather been? Yours has been trash. Hate East Coast weather. It's been okay here. It's, you know, it's all over the place, to be honest. Like, it's one thing one day, and then you like kind of start expecting that weather, and then it completely changes. Which is pretty much what it does this time of year. Pretty much everywhere, to be honest. I feel like everywhere has those, like, oh man, where did spring go kind of complaints. Because it's like, one day it's like winter weather, and the next it's summer weather, and then it's back to winter weather for a week. We got shiny Hazelf and 4,922 sovereigns. That's only a quick ball first turn. Spatial Palkia, congrats, man. That is awesome, dude. Congratulations. You've been hunting for that for so long, man. I'm so glad you're able to get it. Yeah, rip. Rip indeed, but I will have a lot of time, most likely. I'll have a good bit of time while we're hunting Entei and Suicune to take a bit of time and hunt for and like complete the dex in Ultra Sun. The thing is, just both times that we've like started a hunt or that we've started these hunts, like with the games, it's been like we finish one thing one day, and I need to be able to hunt the next day, and because of that whatever thing, I haven't been able to like, complete the dex or whatever. It's just an unfortunate kind of turn of events and whatnot, but I'll have 2 hunts for sure that I'm able to like take a break and actually go and grab the rest of the Pokemon between Raikou and Ho-Oh, which is when we'll next need Ultra Sun. So I should be able to complete the dex then, and I have both games completed now, so I won't have to deal with the version exclusive problem that I was having last time, which thanks again for helping me out with all that. Playing Dream Team with the good boy Luigi, awesome man, clutch. That's what it feels like. I try to complete a little bit of the dex and at least make some progress, but as you can tell, every time I stop reset, we are nowhere near that dex completion. If you don't need any Pokemon, just tell you. Yeah, alright, Alan. I will definitely let you know if there's anything I end up needing. Again, thank you so much for helping me last time with it, man. Like, that made it go way more quickly than it would have otherwise, because otherwise I would have had to beat Ultra Sun to get a lot of those Pokemon. But yeah, so now I have both games beaten, so theoretically I should be able to hunt for a lot of those Pokemon. Especially, like, get everything I can in Ultra Sun. The plan is to get everything I can in Ultra Sun while we're hunting Entei. And once we get Entei, potentially there'll be a little bit of a break where I can, like, complete the rest of the stuff in, complete all the version exclusives, like, grab them real quick and trade them over before we move on to Suicune. Like, that could possibly happen. But first step in all of this is getting Shiny Raikou, which, admittedly, we probably could have gotten the Shiny Charm and done this hunt and have had it done by now. But we started, and I'm gonna finish what I started. Honestly, love Mario and Luigi RPGs. Yeah, man, you've talked about that before. And like, I do need to try those out. Like, those are something that's on my list for if I get like a chance to play it on some console. It's up there. Which I know Baz's Inside Stories getting ported. A lot of final evolutions can be found in SOS calls. Yeah, a lot of the final evolutions do come up pretty... Actually have, like, those rare call-ins, like a Jangmo-o and all that in SOS. I was really kind of hoping when I did my Hakamo SOSs last week that one of them was... Like, I was going to get a shiny Jangmo-o out of it. It would have been awesome. It would have been mildly stressful, though, because if I had gotten 2 Jangmo-os, then I would have just had to keep hunting for another Hakamo to complete my, like, living dex. So that would have been a little bit awkward, but you know, I ended up just getting some Hakamos and evolving one, which is all good. It's what I planned on doing. You're Masudoing Beldum right now. Awesome, Epic. I do not blame you at all for Masudoing Beldum either. Like, with that catch rate, you'd have to set it up like a legendary. Slowking 2, that's how you got yours. Solid. I should have done that, because I think, no, I don't think I could do that one, because I was trying to get I used my King's Rock to evolve, like a Slowpoke into a Slowking, and then I went and tried to get Politoed, and ended up just, like, stealing one off of like, I used Frisk and Thief, and took it off of Hariyama at the end, but like, it was so long that I spent trying to find like a Politoed. Like, that was the last thing I needed to complete my like legitimate Pokedex, aside from some like Moon exclusives back in Sun. Just because I was not prepared, and I didn't realize that I was dumb and didn't have like the evolutionary items that I needed. What is the odds for Shiny Jangmo-o? It depends on how you hunt it, Greg. It's all, like I said last time, it completely depends on the situation for hunting it. Every Pokemon, if it's in the same situation for the hunt, is going to have the same odds. Shiny Jangmo-o, like the one we hunted, was a pseudo method with Shiny Charm in like Sun and Moon, which means the odds are down at 1 in 512, but any Pokemon that I hunted in that situation would be at 512. So yeah, it's completely up. It's not like something that's individual per Pokemon. Does anyone want Shrek for Super Smash Bros. 5? I don't know. That'd be an interesting one. Hope Game Freak will buff Beldum's capture rate to 30. It'd be interesting if they did that. And if you went for SOS, you get a KO from Takedown. This is why I use a Ghost type to SOS. I've avoided a lot of the Pokemon that can have those recoil moves through using Decidueye for SOS. The only problem is I tried a Miltank at one point. That was one that just did not work because, you know, occasionally you just got like a scrappy one and it hit you anyways and then KO'd itself, and it was like, well, that's the end of that. What's up, Victor Hugo? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? 5 in the Series Out remakes. Oh, as far as the Mario and Luigi games go, I'll need to try one at some point. But like I said, like, it'll probably end up being one of the ports to the newer systems, since I really only have access to 3DS and Switch at the moment. Like, technically I have a GameCube here, but it's not mine, so I'm not gonna start buying games for it. So I play Pokken Tournament. I do not. I downloaded the demo for the Switch and never touched it. Like, ever. Like, I did the tutorial, and then it was like, oh, you have this many plays. I was like, I'll save those for the time I want to play them, and I never found the time. So I just kind of have the demo sitting on my system. I know you just create new profiles and keep using them, but I've never... I don't know, it just never came up as an interest to me, because... Honestly, games like that, like a lot of the fighting games, everything from like Pokken and like Tekken and all that, like Smash Bros, never really been my thing. I'm not a big, like a lot of those games just are like random button mashing to me, so I'm like terrible at them. I'm gonna play the Bowser Inside Story Remake and Superstar Saga Remake, potentially. Is anyone getting a Spyro you are for your Xbox? I am totally gonna get Spyro for the Switch. And Crash for the Switch. Like, I'm just gonna have a grand old time with those games, being able to play them again. I can play Crash on our PS4 at home right now, but like, I'll be able to take Crash with me wherever. What's up, Zero? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? 11 days? 11 days for that Azel fun? Well, you finally got it, which is awesome. I'm so glad you were finally able to get it, man, because you've done a lot of resets for that, more so than I have for this Raikou so far. So I'm like really happy you can have it now, man. Those are all the 4 Mario Luigi games for 3DS. I'll have to try one of them out at some point. Probably won't be anytime soon though. I really don't have much time at the moment. But if I do get a chance, I will. Let's go into the Switch. Yeah, yeah. Favorite food is pizza. Pizza's good. Pizza is good. I had pizza last night. 24 shiny Mareeps yesterday. You had to evolve 12 Ampharos with Dragon Balls. That is a lot of Mareeps. How'd you end up with so many Mareeps? What's up, Karim? Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see you again soon. Want to play Switch Crash when it comes out? You want to play with your friend? Alright. Alright, yeah, no, I'm like super excited for Crash. Like, that's one of my favorite games from when I was a kid, so I can't wait to like... I can't wait to play it. Pre-ordered the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Sweet. Sweet. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I avoid pre-ordering at all costs. The only thing I still like pre-order or really buy first day, even if it's just a port, is something like a Pokemon. Like, obviously Pokemon's not gonna be a port, but like, even if it's a game that's been out, I still wait and see reviews and see if it's like buggy and stuff before I end up buying it. For the most part. Pokemon's different because A, it's Pokemon and I kind of trust Game Freak, and B, especially with U-Sum when it came out, it was like, I wanted it first day for YouTube stuff. But outside of that, I'll wait for games. I won't pre-order. 4,000 for Azelf, Casualties at 6,300 for Rizian. Soon, you will get it soon, Cinder. As our website says only PS4 and Xbox. It was announced for Switch. It was definitely announced as a Switch thing. Never mind, just read it was close to 5K, but still 63K. 6.3K is your suffering. I really hope you get that soon, Cinder. Like, I really hope, like, as soon as you're able to pick that hunt back up, you get it. During Community Day, you did 2 Latios raids. Cool, cool. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while. I haven't played it since, like, the first few weeks. I know a lot's been added, but I just have not been the most pumped for getting back into it. No end in sight, this Verizon will be the death of you. Nah, you'll get it, Cinder. you will definitely get it. Just, I mean, your odds are worse than the Poipole odds, and Poipole took longer than what you're at now. You can get it at any moment. New City has a lot of Pokestops. There's a lot around me too. Like, there's a lot around me back home and stuff, so, like, it was fine to play, and actually, the summer that it came out, the place I was working was a Pokestop, because they basically took all that data from, Ingress, and a lot of people there played Ingress, so they had, like, a little node or whatever at, like, our building, so it was interesting, and, like, it was a pretty good place to play it, but honestly, as soon as they removed the tracking for a bit, it kind of broke it for us. Jubilee got her shiny Zubat yesterday while she was streaming. Well, that's cool. That's good for her. Managed to get your first Latios with a critical capture. Awesome. Awesome. The only memory I have of Pokemon Go is when there was a massive Snorlax. Like a Snorlax showed up and this like entire group of people just encircled it and you can see them coming from everywhere. It was a fantastic time. It was super fun. I was like one of 2 people who didn't catch it. Like, it ran from 2 of us, and I was one of them. So that was my experience with Pokemon Go. That, and trying to take gyms and just having the random dude sitting at the bench snicker while he takes the gym after we captured it, and that also kind of took the wind out of our sails. Like, as a friend group of like, oh, we're playing it, this is so much fun, and then, oh wait, nope, they just took it from us. Your mom pre-ordered the Spider-Man PS4 game a long time ago. It's coming out soon. I think the last game, aside from Pokemon, that I like pre-ordered or picked up first day, I think, was like Call of Duty Ghosts, and that's what burned me hard enough. I was like, nope, not doing this again. I just decided on the day, I'm like, hey, I'll just wait. You know, most of the time stores stock games well enough that like you're able to get it the next day, and if not, it's a digital release anyways. After Gen 2 Shiny, can you hunt Stakataka and Blacephalon? Those will probably come with the Ultra Beasts. I really, like, the hunts I'm really excited for are the Gen 3 hunts. Like, those are what I really want to do. So after the Gen 2 hunts here, I think we'll have a couple days. We'll have like 1 hunt in between the legendaries and like Gen 2 and Gen 3 legendaries. The only real reason for the massive break we had, like the reason the break was so long, was getting this whole new layout set up and everything. For the most part, I was trying to like move the hunts along. I did want a little bit of a break, but I didn't need as long of one as we took, except for the fact that I was trying to go for this dual hunt by the time we got to Raikou. Ghost was your first Call of Duty? It was my last. It was the one that like burned me on it so hard I decided I didn't want to play it anymore. I take that back. I do a Black Ops 3, but that one just continued to confirm my dislike of the series. The best purchase of Call of Duty I've made since Ghost was buying COD 4 again for PC, just because it's so... the servers are so hacked at this point that it's like just ridiculously fun, because it's to the point that anyone who's like trying to ruin the fun by hacking can just like get destroyed by everyone. So really it's just servers are set up with ridiculous settings that like Punkbuster's been expired, so no one knows that like they're there, like there's nothing anyone can do about it and stuff. Any moderators online? I'm not sure if any mods are here at the moment. Sherman Plaza, awesome Tegan, awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to go for that myself. I really want all of that weather trio. I'm gonna be so excited when we can finally hunt it. But I told myself and I told you guys we're gonna go through these all in like chronological order. So we got Raikou, then Entei, then Suicune, then Ho-Oh, then Lugia, and then we can move on because Celebi is still something that I need to get Crystal in order to hunt. And there's that whole situation that I mentioned with Pokemon Bank preventing me kind of from doing that. So I just still need the time for that. You're hunting Stakataka since Friday, because full odds. Well, I hope you get it soon. Hope you get it soon, Rowan. And what's up, Nico? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Or the best mod. Just gonna add like a little wrench by your name through the emoji. How many retweets for you to get mod? So many, the number says -1. Where you live, the weather was pretty bad on Community Day. Aw, that's unfortunate. Like, you know, you get all that stuff prepped, and then there's nothing you can really do about the weather. You know, sadly. You're on it. We'll see. So be careful with caps. Gotta go, gonna get some cookies from Subway. Alright, Tegan. Have fun. Enjoy those cookies. I like your stream. Well, I'm glad you like it, Greg. I'm really glad you like it, man. Sorry, carrying your soft resets this evening, and you're already on 600 plus. That's a lot. That's a lot for today. You know, good luck, Rowan. Hope you get it. What's up, Gym Leader Zero? How's it going, man? This will be another Poipole and Ultra Sun. I hope not. I hope not, because there's still an actual another Poipole we have to go for that will, no matter what, have to be full odds. I mean, the thing is, Grungy, we don't really need more mods at the moment. Like, in all seriousness, like, the streams have been chill enough that it hasn't been too big of a deal. How's your day? Yours was good. My day was good, Greg. My day was good. I'm feeling good because you got 3 shiny Pokemon in a row. That is awesome, man. That is legitimately awesome. What method through? Were they like wormhole ones, or were they just like random encounters? Because that's amazing. No matter what, honestly, even with wormhole ones, that's really, really low odds. That's good. Yeah, hope you get him. I hope I get him too, Squirtle Splash, and welcome to the stream. You're going for a shiny legendary. Any suggestions? Which ones don't you have? I will recommend a Gen 3 one if there's any you haven't gotten. Their decks having fossils. Nice! That's really good. That's like awesome. Don't give up. Not gonna give up. Gotta keep going here. Gonna get at least one of these today, guys. That is the goal. That is the goal. We still got like an hour and a half to try to get one of them. You got the shiny Beldum. You're gonna name it Silver. Alright, epic noob. Alan, congrats on the Beldum. And Silver is a fitting name for it, obviously, since it is silver. 33 eggs. That is not bad at all. It's not bad. I wish I had that kind of Masuda luck. Masuda is like the method that I have the least amount of luck with, even more so than soft resetting. I have done. This will be your first. Okay. Groudon or Kyogre, either one. You have to. I mean, go for it. If you really want to, go for it, man. What is the odds for shiny Fennekin? You want one? How are you hunting it? That's what matters, Greg. It doesn't matter what the Pokemon is. It matters how you're hunting it. Well, how would you be trying to hunt for it? I did a shiny Metagross I caught a couple months ago and named it Silver. Well, there you go, 2 of you guys thinking alike with those names. All Pokemon have same mods. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It matters what method you're using. Like if I was going for a starter Pokemon, it would have the same odds as this Raikou, aside from generations. Like generations obviously make that a little bit different, but like every legendary is gonna have the same odds as every regular Pokemon, and like they're all just gonna be the same odds, no matter what. And the only thing that changes it is the way that you hunt them. Egg breeding. It depends. What game do you have the shiny charm, and is one of the parents, and is only one of the parents a different region from the like other? What is the soft reset combination? Left, right, start, select in the 3DS and 2DS, or not just 2DS, but DS games, and AB left, right, or like left bumper, right bumper, AB, or no, AB start, select. I completely got that wrong, I apologize, in the Game Boy ones. On X. Okay, so on X, like I said, do you have the shiny charm, and do you have, is one of the parents that you're using to breed, from a different region, like from a different, like, region in the world, not just like region in the games. You're hunting for a shiny Anorith and a shiny Apom. Good luck, Gym Leader Zero. Good luck, man. Most likely, Greg, I'm assuming you don't have the charm and you don't have Masuda method set up. You're just like hatching eggs. In that case, it's going to be 1 in 4,096. What's up, Dolphin Ozzy? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And Casper, the Shiny Phantom, welcome as well. Caught a Shiny Hakamo. Awesome. I caught one of those over the weekend? I think? No, it was actually before the weekend. It was Tuesday, or it was like Thursday or Friday. I managed to catch 2 of them. They are actually pretty good looking Shinies, I gotta say. Honestly, wasn't really... Like, I'm not a big fan of them from the angle that you see while you're hunting for them, but when I actually threw it out in battle to level it up to a Jangmo-o, it looked really nice, and they are definitely really good shinies. Oh, you have the charm. So if you have the charm, do you have Masuda method set up? Because if you don't have Masuda method set up, the odds will be... 1 second. 1 second here. Alright, I didn't add to the counter. There we go. But, so yeah. Since you have the charm, your odds are either going to be 1 in 1,365-ish, like it's 1 in 3,065 point something, or your odds will be 1 in 512 if you have the pseudo method set up properly. Either way, those are way better odds than full odds like soft resetting or breeding just with no charm. I'm still waiting for a wild melon bread to appear. I don't know. She might be doing homework or something. Or playing, like, rhythm games. Who knows? You're hunting for a shiny Selene female? Well, good luck, Dolphin Ozzy. Good luck with that one. That is a hunt that I am not looking forward to doing myself because I know it's going to be a stressful one. Just because of the whole, you know, ridiculousness that it is trying to get a female Solandant since its odds are so much lower than a male one. And I'm trying to move my chair. What's up, X-Rider? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, my man? How's it going? Want to battle me? So you can win against me? So you can use me to win against me? Oh yeah, you can do it with the mindless. It might happen. It might happen soon, Alan. Not really soon, but depending on how the summer is, I might be back home. Probably will be back home. And there I can, like, you know, use better internet and I can actually get, like, battling set up and whatnot. It's just right now I'm still in that situation, you know, where, like, my internet's not great, so I can't, like, rely on my 3DS to stay connected. It's going good. That's good to hear, man. So beautiful. Really is, really is. Like, I'm definitely gonna go for like a shiny Salazzle at some point. It's just gonna be a matter of luck. Like, even with a cute charm, it's still a little bit of a matter of luck trying to get that shiny. Absolutely don't get confused. Yep. Yep. I think it would be really cool to, like, do battles with you guys and stuff. I'm just, like I said, I'm not very sure about, I'm not super sure on, when that would be able to happen. It definitely wouldn't be for the next few weeks, but it might be able to happen once or twice over the summer. Who knows? We'll just have to see. Only hope it'll be this year. That would be a nice thing, wouldn't it? If it actually happened this year. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. I'm gonna try and figure that all that stuff out. Alright guys, and we are on encounter 6500 for this Charmander. We'll see if it decides to shine for us. You're late. You're not very late, Sleepy Latias. We've only been going about 30 minutes. We still got over half the stream left. Definitely wouldn't call that late. How are you doing today? Hope it won't be on Gen 8. You mean you don't want the first battle to be, like, years off? Are you gonna sleep now? Alright, see you later, Alan. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Hope to see you again soon. What's up, Tony? How's it going, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ah, no, it hit me. the day would be to, if we don't get Raikou, if we don't get the shiny Raikou, to at least get to the 3,000 mark with it. What's up, Mexican Shrek? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Sorry if you're not talking, you're playing Dream Team. That's all good. It's all good, Vanillix. You had a shiny Lugia on 3,509. Your first shiny of the game. That's awesome. That's awesome, Dolphin Ozzy. Yeah. I could not speak there for a second, but seriously, congrats on the Lugia. Congrats on that one. We'll get around to that one soon enough ourselves. End of Gen 2, but it'll happen. It'll happen. You've been super swamped with schoolwork. We get this week off, so you're planning to finally do another shiny hunt. Any suggestions? What kind of Pokemon do you want to hunt? That's one of the big questions there. You know, like, if you want to go for, like, a legendary or something, I recommend a Gen 3 legendary, just because personal bias. But if you want to go for something more, like, SOS related, I don't know. Depends on what you're going for. The shiny Hekamo has soundproof for its ability, the ability you wanted. That is good, man. That is great to hear, Casper. Congratulations. I don't know what abilities my Hekamo's had. I don't know. I actually didn't look at either of them. What's up, StreamEgg? How's it going, man? How's it going? It's going well here. It's going well here. Still trying to get Raikou or Charmander. Unfortunately, like, we don't have the charm for Raikou, so it is taking a little bit longer than it normally would. But seriously, man, how's it going for you? And Dark Litten, welcome as well. Still going strong for shiny Raikou right now. You're at 8,131 soft resets. Dark Litten, I hope you get that soon. Seriously. That is crazy numbers right there, so I really, really hope you get it soon. Do you have a good SOS hunt? I don't know, what kind of Pokemon do you want to go for with it? Do you want, like, an easy SOS hunt? Like, one that's straightforward, or, like, what are you wanting out of it? Because obviously there's things like the Fomantis that I hunted. It's a great shiny at the end of it, and it's ridiculously straightforward. It can't really hurt you in any way, depending on your moves, and it can't, like, regain health and stuff, which is always a big thing with SOS hunts. If they cut your accuracy or can actually lower your health more than, like, leftovers gives you back, or they can heal themselves, or any combination of those three, it becomes a much more difficult SOS hunt. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options there. Pyukumuku's also a pretty good one. I actually really like its shiny as well. You're playing Mega Man X4 on your original PS1. Awesome, Munch, and welcome to the stream. How's it going? Ant1 Bomb, DBZ, welcome as well. Hope you get one of them today. I really hope so. I'm really, really hoping that we can get at least one of them today. Honestly, I'd prefer it to be Raikou, but it would also be, like, the end of the longest running hunt on the channel if we could get Charmander soon, which would be amazing. So I'm really, really hoping that either of these, or even both of them, end up shining today. Just if it's both of them, I'm a little bit nervous about how I go about changing the thumbnail. I'm not quite prepared for that, to be honest. Might want to go for Pyukumuku. Yeah, Pyukumuku is actually a pretty good one. The one thing that's different about it from most hunts is its innards out ability. But it doesn't end up coming too much into play, especially if, like, you're high enough level to just kind of heal back the damage that it does. Like, as long as you have leftovers on the Pokemon you're attacking with, you're fine. If you get it, you're done with legendaries forever. Like, you've finished all of them, or you're just, like, done. Like, just over them. Because I can understand definitely wanting a break after a hunt like that. One that goes that far over. It's part of why Ultra Beasts are pushed to the back of my list, to be honest. What's up, Vishesh Shah? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? They're just like, done. I get that. I understand that. It's time for you to go to work. Looks like Raikou didn't want to shine before you go. Oof, here's to hoping it waits for you to return tomorrow, especially since tomorrow's your birthday. That would be awesome if we could get it tomorrow on your birthday, Cinder. I gotta say, I kind of want it to wait until then, too. You know, I almost want to just, like, swap it over to Entei to make sure, but I don't have thumbnails prepared. So we're just gonna keep going, and fingers crossed you can be here for it, Cinder. Fingers crossed. But no matter what, is getting named for you. No matter when it shows up. I did promise that much. What's up, Jackie Rios Gonzalez? Welcome to the stream. You're about to shiny hunt shiny Groudon without shiny charm. Wish you luck. Well, good luck, Jackie. Good luck on the Groudon. It's an awesome shiny. I hope you get it. And I know the feeling of that no charm hunt. Both of these up here are full odds. One more so than the other just because of the way the gens work. But yeah, Raikou's right there with that Groudon. No charm, soft resets in the wormholes. And you cried after finding Shiny Giratina yesterday after 10,723 soft resets, and it died. You quit Shinies for a while. No, that's terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Like that's devastating. I can, like I said with Darkland, I can understand just wanting a break, not wanting to deal with it anymore. I would totally be in the same boat of just like wanting to walk away for a while. If I spent that long and it died, like if our Emerald Hunt, we had gotten up that far and for whatever reason the save corrupted and we lost like everything, that would have been awful. So I completely understand your feelings there, man. There's like a bunch of car alarms going off outside and they won't stop. Don't know why. And like more are starting to go off. Like they're going off and then like stopping. And I doubt you guys can hear them. But like I can hear them just a little bit through my headset. Gonna take a new route. How so? Car alarms are spooking. Okay, so I'm not alone. I'm not crazy. What's up, Lucario157? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? than the route you usually take. Gotcha, gotcha. What's up, Trapstead? Welcome to the stream. You're moving to New Zealand next year. You're scared of planes. And David Villagron, thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate that. Back to that comment. Moving to New Zealand next year. You're scared of planes, but luckily the earthquakes in New Zealand have stopped since 2016. Well, hey, that's a plus. And I understand the planes thing. I'm not a big fan of heights, and I'm not a big fan of planes because of that. But yeah, that's actually got to be pretty exciting, man. That's got to be exciting moving to New Zealand. I'm doing great. Just finished cleaning. Awesome. Awesome to hear. I'm going to chat. You're playing as X. Alright. Alright. You're taking a new route. Mixing things up. You're about to hit 666 soft resets with your counter. That'd be a kind of spooky number to get the shiny on. But you never know. It could happen. It could theoretically happen. It's your dad's old country and your favorite grandparents live there. They're supportive and your favorite people in the world, so you're so lucky to have them. Well, that's really nice, man. That's really nice. You know, I hope you enjoy the move and all that. You know, like I said, like you said, planes, you're not the biggest fan of planes and stuff. But hey, that's like a one-time thing. That's a one-time thing to get there when you move and all that. So hey, it should be really exciting, man, and I wish you the best with that. Another day of shiny hunting Raikou, huh? Good luck to you. Well, thank you, Lucario. Yeah, we are still hunting Raikou. We don't have the charm, so it is over odds at this point, but who knows? Hopefully it shines soon for us. Yeah, hopefully we don't end up having to go all the way up to odds. That would be a little bit much for me right now. I feel like I would much rather get it now. Get this to be my lucky hunt and let the other ones kind of go towards odds. You know, when the odds are so high for this one. You're excited. You want to move in winter so you can have 2 summers. That is true. That is true. If you move in the winter, yeah, you'll be moving into summer. That's a good point. I had not thought about that. Your shiny Raikou from Auras will teleport to Ultra Sun Ultra Moon to give you a ton of luck. Alright, Ash. Alright, I can use all the luck I can get for this hunt. Because, you know, both of these hunts have got a couple thousand more to go almost before they actually get to full odds. No shiny at 666 soft resets. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a good thing. But hey, you gotta keep going for it. I hope you get it soon. Maybe it'll be 667. The one problem is though you have to leave your girlfriend in England. She'll visit for 3 weeks at a time. Joking saying she can't practically live with you, but you'll be living with your grandparents. Well, I mean, I hope everything ends up working out really well for you, man. You know, it'll be exciting. No matter what, it'll be an exciting time for sure. Yo, what's up, Alice the Ferrothorn? How's it going? How are you doing today? Oh well, yeah, no, just gotta keep going, gotta keep hunting. Boss fight, wish you luck, good luck, Vanillix. And Lemon Cake, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How are you doing today? I clicked to the side. I somehow clicked down. How's he in the melee band? I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Adion. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Your Marshmallow prank video is getting disliked to the ground. Aw, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear that. You're fine, but sick last night. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you were sick last night. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Just hoping that we can get the shiny soon. Yuichi, konnichiwa. Welcome to the stream. Zythera Stars, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Had first day back at school. Wasn't too bad. Well, I'm glad it wasn't bad. It's harder than you thought. You'll get it, Munch. You'll get it, man. How goes the stream? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Haven't had any issues yet. I'm mildly nervous because yesterday my cap card disconnected when I like touched the cable. It's the first time it's ever done that, and I'm really, really hoping it's also the last. But yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous as far as that goes, but aside from that, the stream's actually going really well. You know, we got all these awesome people here, and just still going, hoping we can make it even more awesome with the shinies. Have you seen Suicide Squad? I just got on DVD and haven't seen it, but the ratings are super bad, so you bought the 2 Wolverine discs as backups. I haven't seen it either. I have not heard great things about it, for sure. Yeah, painful. It's a little nerve-wracking. It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing ever. It's obviously still like a working cap card, but yeah, it's one of those things where I've only had it like, you know, 6 months, so it makes me a little bit like nervous about it, and I'm just hoping that it holds out and just keeps working without any problems. What's up, Zythera? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, by the way. If I am, let me know, and I will, you know, make sure to correct myself. I just realized business studies tomorrow. Oof. Oof. You're getting a sore throat. I think your little niece got sick. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Hope it doesn't become anything serious. YouTube cut the first hour off your stream playback. Careful with 7 years. That's weird. Like, what do you, like, just the first hour of your stream's not available to watch anymore? Huh. I know I have that problem when, like, I'll have that issue when, like, the stream's still processing, and that's really weird. That's really weird, man. Sorry to hear that. You're gonna buy a DVD player laptop thingy because all of your DVDs are the English region, and New Zealand is region 4. I won't be taking the English DVD player with us. Oh yeah, that's a good point when you move that far, right? You run into like region issues with things. What's up, Kajito? Welcome to the stream. This is also on Twitch, and it's Xithera. Alright, it is not also on Twitch. I do have a Twitch channel that I use very rarely, but for the most part, it's all here on YouTube. Supporting, just copy down notes all lesson. I gotcha. I have some classes like that where it's like they're not very engaging. You just like kind of sit there and, like I said, take notes the entire time. Basically, just hoping it's a glitch. But if I warn you, all right, man. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, for sure. Thanks for that heads up. I will definitely like keep a lookout for that and see if I end up having any issues as far as that goes. Because yeah, it is, I do really like being able to use YouTube as like the archive for all of my streams and stuff. Oh, the DVD laptop player from England, you can still watch all your DVDs, because you can't part with the Deadpool and your X-Men series. I understand that. I completely understand that. You know, like, even if you get like if you bring like the DVD player that would work, you know, with the English region, a lot of times the TVs don't work as well. Like, they're all slightly different. Because that was a situation we ended up in. Personally, we got a bunch of my uncle's things, and he had a bunch of stuff that was PAL. And so, like, all the DVDs wouldn't work on our DVD player. But we also had a DVD player that was, you know, for that region. But it wouldn't hook up to our TV because our TV wasn't for that region, and it basically made the whole thing kind of like a void, because everything has to be on the same standard to work and all that. What's up, Icy Wolf? Welcome to the stream. You're new. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy the streams and decide to stick around. Bailey, welcome as well. You got Shiny Treecko, and it's almost a month. You're so hyped. Still, you can't. Still hyped. You can start your Shiny Badge quest for Oras. Awesome. Yeah, I hope the Shiny Badge quest goes well. Sorry about that. But yeah, I seriously hope that Shiny Badge quest goes well for you. I'm hoping to start mine and Emerald back up soon. The thing I need for that, obviously, is the Charmander to shine so we can move back over to ORAS for a bit. You got him! Nice, Munch. Nice. I'll be taking the TV because it's your 40-inch HD, but your dad can't remember if New Zealand channels will work with the English TV. Yeah, that's one of those things. There's like converter boxes and stuff, but even if it doesn't, like, there's still a lot of things that like it's nice to have that other TV for, and that TV can just kind of work for in general. You're trying to get a shiny Rowlet. Good luck. Good luck with that. Rowlet is fantastic. All around my favorite Pokemon. It's like the one I started shiny hunting to get, and have kind of just kept going since. But yeah, seriously, good luck to you. Hopefully yours shows up more quickly than mine did. Mine took like almost a week of of Masuda method hunting for it. It was a crazy time, but I'm glad I got it at the end because it was definitely a worthwhile shiny at like every evolution level. 26 years of his life. No, that's all good, man. Still a long time. Have a feeling we'll get a shiny today. You can feel it. Alright, we'll see, Lemon Cake. We'll see. I hope we can get one. And it's definitely a we thing. We've all been here for this. You know, everyone who's been around the whole time and everyone new. Everyone's part of this, so it's all of ours. When we get it, it is everyone's shiny here. You're doing it as a starter. Oh man, oh man. Seriously, good luck to you then. The Alolan starter hunts are ridiculous. I didn't even look at that. I did not even look at that Charmander before I like clicked away. But yeah, the Alolan starters, hunting those through soft reset is like something that I salute anyone who does it. Did I Masuda for Hidden Ability Rowlet after? I have not done Hidden Ability Rowlet, no. Because I did my starter hunts like a year ago. And I do have the Hidden Ability starters from Pokemon Bank. I'm thinking I might do those in some kind of like special stream at some point, like hunt for another Rowlet. But for the time being, I'm not a competitive player, and I already have that stuff in my collection, so I haven't really worried too much about getting like the different abilities and all that in terms of like hunting for competitive shinies. But like, there's definitely gonna be a point where I hunt for that just because I love Rowlet. Does it each mean we get given a shiny if you get it, if it's everyone's shiny? I wish I could give everyone a copy of it. If only that was a possibility. Moving is definitely hard, especially when it's, you know, international like you're doing Drafts Dead. Will your English DS still be able to connect to the internet in New Zealand? That's definitely a yes. Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi wherever you go. I don't see why there'd be any issues with that, because like most of the things you do on the DS are already meant to be worldwide. The one thing I would check is just make sure like I think that the 3DS is the regional locked one, yeah. Yeah, because I have Japanese games for DS, but not for 3DS. Like, if you go to different regions, the 3DS itself might be region locked, so I would check that as far as like buying games from a local store or something. But yeah, so that would be something definitely to look into. Are kind of tempted to restart your Ultra Moon game just to play with all shinies. I feel like you'd be cheating to hunt some now, then trade them into your new file, but you just can't delete the shiny Heliga. No, I mean, it's totally legit to like trade them into the new file. The one thing I could see is like if you traded in like really high level ones, but even then they're not going to listen to you until later on. There's a lot of people who actually will like create entire teams of shinies that they'll trade into the new game. Like before USUM came out, a lot of people were Masuda method hunting to create their entire team for their playthroughs. So that is definitely a common thing that people do. 80 soft resets in a moment, and you started yesterday. Good luck to you, Ixithra. Good luck to you. And Flame Water, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How about a Rowlet shiny hunt for 1 year anniversary of streaming? See, that could be a thing. That could definitely be a thing. I don't know 100% what I'll do for that, but like yeah, that would be an example of like a good point we could use Rowlet for a hunt. Stuff like that, for sure. So yeah, that might actually be a good idea. Use that as like the anniversary hunt thing. They don't regional lock games anymore. They don't. I know for one thing, like I mean I haven't done too much research into this. I just know that like there's one booth at most conventions I go to that sells a lot of Japanese games and stuff, and they have a list of the systems that are region locked. And one of those systems is apparently the 3DS. So like my friends were looking and trying to buy like these Japanese games for their systems, but they wouldn't play. Regular DS games, they aren't region locked at all. I have like Japanese games for my system. Obviously the Game Boy isn't region locked, so we wouldn't be able to play the Leafgreen that we have. But I think, like, I know with like Pokemon and stuff, you can just boot the games into and set their language inside, and like technically then they're that region. But there are some games that I'm aware of that I know don't boot. You'll probably just buy all your games from Amazon like you always do. That works too. Yeah, it's just like shipping the game from wherever. The 3DS cartridges are region locked, but the DS Lite games aren't. Yeah, like I have some regular DS games that boot on the 3DS, but I don't have any, I know my friends were gonna have issues with 3DS. You can remove that through homebrew and stuff, which is obviously a risk, but it is possible to do. What's up, Swag? Welcome to the stream. Can't watch the whole video because you gotta go eat and do things. That's all good, man. That's all good. I'm glad you're able to be here now, though. Is it you or do you see a beard? There's a little bit of stuff there, yeah. But that's about all that ever actually grows. We don't stop until we get it. That would be an insane hunt. That would be a very insane hunt. If I could actually prep for that, maybe though. Like that might actually kind of be a fun thing, assuming it doesn't go like a full 24 hours. If it was something where I had to stream for like 5 or 6 hours, sure. But if it's like a full, you know, like a day and a half of hunting, I can't make a full stream of that. I'm gonna homebrew your DSi because I can't go on the internet anymore, so it won't be a problem. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. You're definitely not gonna have many issues when it comes to homebrewing on an older system like that. It's not getting checked by Nintendo still, so you're fine. As long as they don't somehow find out you did it, and even then it doesn't really matter. Like on a weekend, that sounds good and fun. I think it would be pretty fun. I think that would be a pretty fun idea for sure. So I'll look into doing that. That's obviously a ways off, but you know, if I have the time to prep for it, then it's way more likely that I'll actually be able to do it. Welcome for the idea. Yeah, no problem. Or I guess no problem. Yeah, thank you. Wow, I basically just said you're welcome again. But no. Yeah, thank you for the idea. It is a cool idea, and I hope we'll be able to put that to use. Do a 24-hour anniversary hunt. I think that's kind of what we're thinking with the Rowlet. Obviously, like if it showed up really quickly, we could switch over to something else. But yeah, I think a Rowlet could be a pretty good one for that anniversary hunt. Gotta prep for late June. I think June 26th. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell anymore. It's hard for me to tell. I'd have to go back in like a lot of my group chats to figure that out over everything else, because of my whole issue I had with YouTube where my whole channel got like wiped. That happened, and my channel got just like wiped on September 12th. So that is the date that all of my videos from before then are now listed as having been uploaded. So it's a little interesting in that regard. if it breaks, it doesn't matter. It was only like 10 pounds, $14.34 off eBay. Yeah, I mean, then you can just kind of mess with it. That's definitely true. I might have to get myself a 2D, or not a 2DS, a DS Lite again at some point. Because mine got busted, and I kind of tried, like, fixing it, but decided, you know, if I can't fix it, whatever. It ended up being whatever, and it got chucked in a trash can, because it was in, like, 10 different pieces at that point. But yeah, like, mine was so busted it wasn't worth, like, keeping anymore. And I kind of need one if I want to trade these Pokemon up from 3rd gen all the way to 6th or 7th. So yeah, I definitely need to try to get my hands on a DS Lite again at some point. Did it? Awesome. Oh well, we're definitely gonna hit 3,000 a day, assuming we don't get it before then, with Raikou. Your sister dropped her DS Lite down the stairs, and it bounced off the floor and ripped in half. Holy, that is a very, very bad drop. So you bought a new one, and that lived for a year, and 5 months before your sister stood on it in high heels and it died. No, that's awful. That is awful. Oh man, mine I let my sister borrow because like I was at a competition that I had that weekend, and my sister came along because my whole family was there, and I let her borrow it because she was bored. Like wasn't her thing, so she was just kind of sitting around, and she wanted to play with like some of the other. Like, some of my teammates' siblings were also there playing DSs, so, like, I let her borrow mine. And mine was the Lite, and those had the issue where, like, you could push the screen all the way back, but it wasn't designed to do that, and it was really bad for it. My sister did that, and the screen was permanently tinted pink. Like, the ribbon cable was kind of cut, so everything, like, I guess the blue and green were made too weak, or the red was made too strong. And so the whole screen was kind of tinted. The speakers were kind of messed up, so they didn't work, and my sister hit save and ejected like every game I had before it like said, you know, saving, please don't turn off the system. So like all of my saves were corrupted, and the top screen of my DS was shot, the speakers were messed up. The only thing it was good for was playing games in like, or playing Game Boy games on the bottom screen. But my parents didn't know that it was her that messed it up and not me, so she ended up getting like her own for her birthday at one point, and then I just didn't get one until I got myself a 3DS like a couple years back. Sister hasn't used your thing since. Well, I mean that's good. That's good for their sake, I guess. When you're playing Mario Kart Wii, you've been asking for friend codes, but nobody's willing to give you their friend codes. On Mario Kart Wii, is that still working? Is that still like online? I thought that would have been gone at this point. If you could get anything in the whole world, what would it be? I don't know. I'm assuming you mean like realistic things in the world. I mean, like a good house would be nice. As far as boring practical things. I have a really weird story about yours. What's that much? Your next shiny hunt. Your next shiny hunt is on snow run. Well, good luck, Mike, with the snow runs. I was very upset, but I was never like the kid to lash out. So I just kind of was like quietly upset, and I think that's part of why my parents didn't realize that it was like her that busted it. Because I never like got outwardly mad at her. I was just like, oh, my 3DS or my like DS doesn't work anymore. And they're like, and I guess my parents are kind of like, well, I guess we'll learn to take better care of stuff, even though like I treated it perfectly. I was upset, but I was never the kid to like just start screaming over it being busted. There's a glitch that allows you to connect to a Nintendo WSC after the shutdown. Okay. I guess like yeah, people would still be able to host their own stuff and like trick the systems into going there. Your newest one's like that. Oh man. Wanted to match a Raikou hunt a bit, so you're finally hunting Suicune and Crystal. Awesome, Lemon Cake. Good luck to you. And yo, Kajido becoming a sponsor. What is up? Everyone, give Kajido some love in the chat. Surprise, man. You surprised me. Things happen over there, and there we go. Kajido has become a sponsor. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sponsor hype indeed. That is awesome. Everyone show Kajido some love in the chat. Yeah, I guess with the Wi-Fi connection stuff on the Wii, you could definitely use homebrew stuff for all that. Sponsor hype. Yeah, guys. Show Kajido some of that love. That is awesome. Hype indeed. Using those sponsor hype emotes. Seriously, Kajido, I really, really do appreciate that. That means a lot, man. Your Aurus got hacked and you have no Pokemon left. Oh no, Exithera. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I would be devastated if I lost my Pokemon. Hype indeed. I'm gonna join in with the hype emotes too. Just because I can. There we go. There we go. I had to. I needed to. Your cousin who's 9 tried to steal your Pokemon Omega Ruby, and you saw him and snuck it back without him knowing. The game has all of your 4200 or Shinies on it. See, that would be scary to lose. That would be very, very scary to lose. I would also, definitely try to get that back. There's a reason why, I definitely keep my DS to myself now, especially when I'm, around family members and little family members and stuff that would possibly just want to play Pokemon and know that Ian has Pokemon. There's definitely an amount of this one's a special one, and getting that concept across is hard. New emote now. Yeah, we've actually got a few of those, Alice. I think we have. I can actually look. We have 4. We have 4 sponsor emotes that are usable in the chat. I think there's one more I can add. I know, we have an idea for it. I just need to actually, get around to messing with making it. I just had one weekend where I, had a bunch of time and was really, really in the mood to make those, so I made them. Yeah, so I think we're gonna add, attempt to add a oof one. Rip and hype. Yeah, we got the rip, the hype. The other one is clutch, and then the Poochyena. I missed a lot of emotes. I mean, the Poochyena one's the only one that was around when you sponsored, I think. What happened, Alice, is that YouTube finally realized that sponsors probably want to join once there's stuff added, because the whole thing is the more sponsors you get, the more emotes you get to have and stuff. And that kind of makes sense. It's an incentive. It gets everyone really hype. Gets all the sponsors hype for new sponsors and stuff and whatnot. But the problem is, those first 2 sponsors, or the first sponsor specifically, had to join when there was nothing. There were no new emotes or anything to add. So the first time Vanillix became a sponsor, all that you could do was add you had your name in chat, different colored. That was it. And it took, when Filippo sponsored, we were finally able to add an emote. And then, but YouTube finally realized, oh wait, we should probably give, something for, the first sponsor. So now, default, you have 4. You have 4 just emotes, off the bat that you can make. Oh, weren't you the second sponsor? You were the third. There was, Vanillix, then Filippo, and then you. So, yeah, you were the 3rd sponsor. I think you are now, the oldest running sponsorship, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, LFBR? Welcome to the stream. Anyone have a shiny Lugia? I mean, there might be someone in chat. I don't know how many people would be giving away a shiny Lugia, though. Does it appear? It's not much of one. It's I haven't shaved in a week or 2. That's about it. You've caught so many new shinies. Well, I haven't seen you. What's up, MZ Games? Welcome back to the stream. We have caught a few shinies. We have definitely caught a couple. We caught 3. On the first day we were trying to get Raikou in terms of wormhole stuff. Isn't Vanillix the oldest sponsor? Vanillix is the oldest, yes. Vanillix is the oldest. Filippo, when he was a sponsor, he sponsored 2nd. But Vanillix, yeah, Vanillix is the oldest sponsor. I think your sponsorship was the first one to start as of the ones that... When I go on the sponsorship list, it just shows the most recent time that you started it. I think you're the most recent one. Or the oldest one as of the moment. Because Vanillix has ran out for a bit. So, like, the timer on YouTube restarted. You're getting a mustache, but you might shave it because you're 15 and don't want to look like... Oh my gosh. I completely understand that, though. Like, there are days where, like, I realize I need to shave when it's like, I'd look suspicious. Like, that's a legitimate thing. Oh no, I completely understand. Like, I'm not, like, saying anything negative about that Vanillix whatsoever. I completely understand. Like, there are obviously points where I'm sponsored to people and, like, if I can't, I just don't that month. Like, it's understandable. It's completely reasonable. I don't expect anyone to sponsor in the first place, let alone, or, like, keep it going even afterwards, you know? I might have to end your sponsorship soon to save up for the move, sadly. Hey, it's all good, Alice. It's all good. I've definitely appreciated you being a sponsor for the time being. It means a lot, and I completely understand, like I was saying. Yeah, obviously things come up, and like sponsoring someone on YouTube is at the very bottom of the priority list, for sure. So yeah, man, definitely save that money for the move. What's up, Pika the Savage? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This is the last one you'd end out of your 3. I appreciate that, Alice, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, seriously, man, if you need that money for the move, that is definitely the important thing to do. You will sub. Well, awesome, Pika the Savage. I appreciate that. I had your first nightmare in years last night. You were in a room and you went to open the door and you couldn't, and turned around and saw a dark figure like a little girl ghost, and it roared and flew into you. That is scary, I gotta agree. I gotta agree. So yeah, man, I'm sorry. Sorry you had that. I've been fortunate enough not to have, like, nightmares. I've had dreams that have been stressful, but I haven't had, like, nightmares. And I also don't really remember my dreams. I just kind of remember the feeling of when I woke up. And he said, well, thank you, Pika the Savage. I appreciate it. Hopefully you get that Charmander soon. I've been thinking about shiny hunting a Charmander on Fire Red, but this is sort of turning you off from doing so. I mean, your mileage will vary, obviously. I've been very unlucky with my soft reset hunts. But it's also one of those things where soft reset hunts, and especially an older game, are going to be fairly long. I know that feeling of, like, I want to wake up so that I can fall asleep to a different dream now. Do you have, like, a welcome message for new subs? I personally say welcome to the Pharisees, and I know a few other people have custom welcomes. I don't, actually. I don't know what mine would be. Like, Pharisees is a great one. I don't know, I've just never, like, thought of something that really works well with, like, Mindless Enigma or whatever. I think some people were saying, I think this was a suggestion that was made a while back, like, that could be, like, the 2000 sub thing, is, like, we finally decide what we're named type of deal. I don't know if that's dumb, but, like, that came up as an idea at one point, and I kind of liked it. Like, basically, when we start getting closer to 2000 subs, like, put out, like, an idea of, like, hey guys, you know, here's this, like, poll or whatever, submit ideas for, you know, what you would want to, like, potentially be the name of, like, subscribers and stuff. The Enigmas. It could be the Enigmas, yeah. Have you ever got something in your dream and wake up and say, oh, I can't wait to mess with that new thing and figure out it was just a dream? I've had those. One that I do remember was, like, it was like 2 or 3 days after Christmas, and then I had a dream that it was Christmas, and I was like, wow, this feels like it was not that long ago. That's awesome. And then I woke up and was like, oh, well, yeah, it's like December 27th. Like, I remember having that one time. But yeah, there's definitely been points where, like, you wake up from a dream and you're like, either darn, it was a dream, or oh, thank goodness it was a dream. The Mindless Viewers, or the Rowlets. The Rowlets would be cool, but, like, I don't know, it doesn't really fit with, like, Mindless Enigma. The Mindless Viewers, the Mini Rowlets. The Mini Rowlets. Yeah, we can definitely toss some ideas around, and like if you guys think of anything, feel free to like post it in the Discord, and we can like talk about it. Vanillix beat you to it. When you were little, you had a nightmare that Boots the monkey and Dora were running after you, and you snuck into a corner and was turned into apple juice by the parrot. No, that's a really, really weird nightmare. That must have been like scary though. Like, cause when you're in a dream, like logic doesn't matter, so you're not like, oh, this is obviously fake. Like your mind's just like, this is real. This is what's happening. You're just like, I don't know what's going on, but okay. Yeah, we can definitely toss some of these ideas around for new subs and stuff. I would love to do that, because, you know, like, it would make sense. It would be a really good idea. A lot of streamers, you know, do it and stuff. Had a nightmare kind of thing, because you were watching top 10 ghost sightings just before you went to bed. And 15 said you didn't take notice of it, so you just went to sleep. I mean, yeah, that's one of those things that's just like, that's what's on your mind when you go to bed. And so it kind of sticks with you a little bit. Just like what happened with A-Drive, you'll get a first encounter shiny when you hunt Palkia in the future. I'd be A-okay with that. I would prefer it to be something Gen 3, but I'd be okay with first encounter Palkia. Have you had a dream that you... Wow, that's... Oh my gosh. I know what you're referencing now. Oh my gosh. That video is so, like, funny and adorable, but I can never... I just, like... I can relate too hard to it, is the problem. That's, like, what I would do. You guys see me when I just, like, randomly go off on a tangent that's mainly just, wait a minute, what was I even talking about? Yours came from our first few viewers that said you were the Ferrothorn and they were your Pharisees, and it just stuck. That's like, it's perfect though, it fits so well. You gotta go eat. Alright, see you later, Pokeswag. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Once you knew you were dreaming, it was a really weird feeling because you were still asleep. Yeah, like, because, I mean, there is lucid dreaming and stuff where, like, people are like, aha, yes, I am in the dream, and now, like, I can do whatever I want, just, like, have fun and entertain myself for, you know, the next few hours while I dream and while I sleep. I've come close to that one time where I did not like the dream I was in. I was like, oh, duh, this is a dream, I want it to be over, and, like, suddenly, like, I, like, disintegrated and appeared somewhere else, and I was like, dang it, it's not a dream. Like, that's how, like, close I was to, like, being aware of it, and I was like, oh, no, something happened, and I didn't wake up. Must not be a dream, even though it was completely impossible. I love that kid, he's so... I feel like everyone can relate to that kid on some level. Now you've learned to just lucid dream, so yay, no more bad dreams. Well, that's awesome. You see, like... I've never been able to lucid dream. Like, I've tried a couple times, but I've always been scared of, like, sleep paralysis and stuff. The weirdest thing is when you're dreaming and you actually know you're dreaming. Like, it's real and you're like, what should I do? Because this feels so real but so fake. Imagine cars, indeed. No, but yeah, that's the thing is, like, it's like, because I never had it, but like everyone who is able to says, like, really cool because it's essentially, like, real, but you know it's not, so you can do whatever you want, even if it's, like, impossible. Floating in your lucid dream is fun. Like, just fly around everywhere. Charmander at 6,750. Shiny Raikou at 3,100. We'll see, Ash. We'll see. We're definitely going to hit 3,000 a day, assuming we don't get it before that. I don't know how far we'll get with Charmander, though. Because Charmander's hunt's moving way more slowly than Raikou's. I used to be in complete control of your dreams when you used to meditate daily. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never had that kind of control over mine. And I know most of my dreams I completely forget by the time I've, like, woken up for the day. Like, there are dreams that I'll, like, remember, I'll wake up, and I know that I go, that was a really weird or interesting dream. I'll remember this one. And then I take my shower, and at that point I'm fully awake and I've forgotten it. One time you had a dream about something attacking you, you're trying to wake up, but it felt like it was pulling you in and you woke up, breathing hard, like you couldn't wake up. See, that's, like, one of those things similar, like, that's kind of what people, like, get sleep paralysis kind of think, is, like, you know, they're not in the dream, but their body's kind of just, like, gone asleep. So they're kind of just stuck there, unable to move, and it's, like, scary. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather avoid that than, possibly, like, lucid dream. You had a dream and you were dreaming, but couldn't control it like a lucid dream. See, that's kind of what I had, Nico, where it was just like, I kind of, like, I realized I was in a dream, but I didn't quite hit that point of, like, I can actually do anything. The thing is, I wanted to wake up, I guess, which is different than, you know, controlling the dream. It's like, I know I'm dreaming, I just need to wake up now, and then I couldn't. It's like, wait, is this a dream? Oh, yeah, it is. Cool, now what do I do? Yeah, and then, like, you can just do whatever, because it's a dream, and what matters? Am I gonna hunt Celebi in Pokemon Crystal Virtual Console? That is the goal at some point, Ash. It probably won't happen with the rest of the Gen 2 Legendaries. Just because I don't even have Crystal for the Virtual Console yet. But I would love to get Crystal for Virtual Console and play it and do that hunt at some point. It'd probably happen after all these Legendaries, though. So it could be a little bit. It could be a little bit before we get to that, but I do want to do that at some point. I had a dream where you're drowning and then you couldn't hold your breath any longer. Open your mouth and gasp when you woke up gasping for. That's scary. That's scary. Like, obviously it ends up being a dream, but, you know, it's, like, real when you're in it. So it gets, like... I've definitely woken up in, like, the panic mode of whatever my dream was doing. Which is, like, the reason that you wake up like that is because your body then does start to, like, react like it's in that situation otherwise. Excited for dinner, your mom and her work are helping at Culver's, and you're getting the buffalo chicken tenders and a concrete mixer that is Twix and Oreos. Awesome! Awesome, that sounds really good. Sleep paralysis is bad, however, the one time you had it, you went back to sleep. Well, I mean, at least you're able to go back to sleep, yeah. Different barbecue ribs, awesome, etc. Awesome. Last lucid dream I had where you were in full control was when you were 7, about 6 years ago. You know, it's been a while since I've even tried. Like, the last time, the one, like, memorable one that I have, you know, the one, like, where I wasn't even, like, completely able to control it was, like, middle school. I don't even think, like, late middle school. I think it was, like, right before I started middle school. So that was, like, 8 or 9 years ago at this point. If not more. No, it's only, like, 8 or 9. Scariest dream was a murder. You murdered all your friends and family the next. Ooh, yeah, that's like psychologically just would mess with you at least in the dream, and it'd just be like such a relief to wake up from that. When that happened, you got really scared and wasn't gonna wake up. Oh man, scared you weren't gonna wake up. That's like, yeah, that's scary. What's up, Poke Blake? Welcome to the stream. You're having spaghetti? Spaghetti sounds good. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I gotta go to the store and get some groceries. Almost all your dreams are a prediction of the future. That's kind of nice. Interesting. I had a dream. Sorry, I'm like really itching my nose now. I had a dream where you're going to the bathroom in Spinner 6, and when we went, she woke up in a puddle of pee. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, but I mean, when you're like 6, it makes a bit of sense. Couldn't wake up till it was over. Like, the dreams that I remember having a lot that were always just awful were like, I don't know who else has this, I know it's like not uncommon, but basically like when you try to like run in a dream at points, like, because your body still like thinks it's actually trying to move stuff, it doesn't get the feedback of moving, so it just kind of feels like the whole time you're wading through like water. And so, like, every time you, like, kind of run, you stumble and stuff in the dream and all that. And I was doing that. But I was, like, really, really trying to get home. I was, like, trying my hardest to run, and it was just the most frustrating thing. And I think that's why I remember it, is I was just so frustrated by the situation. It's, like, it was only, like, half a mile, like, to go, and I said to walk it, and it took hours and hours because I just couldn't move. That was like the most frustrating, and one of the most memorable dreams I had, just because of that whole situation. You can see the future, but only bad things about having your friends. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Worst nightmare was you got trapped in a cage of spikes. Ooh, that's really scary. One time you had a dream on a Sunday where you woke up in your dream, got ready for school, went into the living room and found all your family was... Oh, wow. Wow, I feel like the dreams that I remember are tame now. Like, oh man. Like, you're gonna have a sub in biology, and then, like, weeks later you did. A week later it happens. Well, there you go. Like, that's a good way to be able to tell, like, those little things that happen. How we get on this topic of bad dreams? How did we get on this topic? I completely forget now. Like, I think the last thing we were talking about before it happened was subscriber names. And then, yeah, we just, like, suddenly switched over to this topic, which is fine. I'm okay with it. Did a Hypno sneak into the chat? Apparently. That's interesting, Exeter. That's gonna be pretty cool. Like, you can kind of look forward to that in a way. Mentioned a bad dream you had last night. Oh, yeah, I guess that is where you get on it. Happens all the same time. That's actually pretty cool. I gotta say, even if it's just little things, that's kind of cool in the background. Another nightmare I had was soft resetting over a shiny Giratina. The worst nightmares. The worst of nightmares. Actually, no, you mean Lemons and Hypno are both yellow. I don't know, Lemon Cake. You've been like here for as long. You've been here for a while, just waiting for today to bring up all the nightmares and stuff. But it's freaky. I mean, I can see that. Where like you just don't know why it's happening as well. I gotta go and get ready to lucid dream. All right, see you later, Trap's Dead. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Hope to see you again soon. Sogalio Yamasaki, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I had a dream where you're gonna go into space on a bouncy house, but before you could get out, a group of chickens trying to fight you. That is a random dream. But I know that happens a lot in my dreams too. Not like chickens, but like, oh, this thing's gonna happen, and like that's the whole point. It's like, oh, that's gonna be really easy, and then it's like, nope, some random thing that logically could not happen got in your way, and now you can't. And like you spend the whole time like trying to deal with that, and then like the dream ends before like initial thing could happen. Even have yellowish hair. Dun dun dun. Maybe the mystery is solved. Woke up laughing real loud. I mean, that is a kind of ridiculous read. Write down your dreams. Well, that's actually kind of a cool idea. Like, write them down, that way, like, you'll remember them. Like, that actually makes a lot of sense, and it's, like, kind of a cool idea. You know what's weird? Kind of weird? Deja vu. Deja vu is kind of weird. I get that a lot. Like, it's never, like, super serious. Like, it's never, like... Because, like, deja vu is, like, actually something, like, in your brain kind of freaking out for a second. I've never had it, like, super seriously bad, but, like, it does pop up from time to time, and it's just like, huh. Interesting. Back when you were 5 years old, you had a lot of nightmares. I don't remember a lot of my dreams from back then. I used to, like, not really dream. Like, even if I did not remember them at all. Like, now I know I dream, I just don't remember them. Like, I'm actively aware that it happens, I just don't remember any of it. I gotta go. Alright, see you later, Alice. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again soon, man. Had a bunch of nightmares when you were younger, too. I get that. I mean, like, I just don't remember much. I probably did dream and just didn't understand that, like, just because you don't remember it didn't mean it didn't happen. Don't dream often anyways. Like, I dream, like, pretty much every night now. But I just, like, I basically remember it from here to the shower. That's it. Like, after that, it's gone. And the thing is, like, because I'm so groggy when I wake up, I'm still basically, like, half asleep. I think at that point, I'm still in the mood of, like, I'm still asleep enough that it's basically, like, finishing up the dream and waking up. But as soon as, like, I'm fully awake, like, I'm taking my shower, it's gone. There's a lot of them. I mean, that's really cool that you have them all written down, man. It's not even 6 p.m. for you. Nice. Nice. I mean, a lot of the people who watch are from Europe, so... Like, it is fairly late for them. For me, it's still, you know, fairly early. It's only, like, 6:30 Eastern time. Most of your dreams recently have been about you and your best friend going on an adventure. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And, yeah, writing them down is, like, I guess, like, a really cool way to remember them. You can look back, like, really far on all of them. About to hit 777 soft resets today. Let's cross our fingers. Good luck, Rowan. Good luck, man. Charmander's at 6'5", 5-5-6-5. It got to 6-5-6-5. Which means we started at 5-1-5-1 picking it up a couple weeks ago. Eastern Daylight Time, baby. So I bring him down here 7, right? Well, nice, man. That's a lot of dreams right there. That's pretty cool. You'll get both Raikou and Charmander under odds. I really hope that happens, Ash. I really, really, truly hope that happens. And I'm expecting out at least one of them. At least one of them should be out under odds, you know, if you expect probabilities to be right and all that. I think one of them, he went to an Ariana Grande concert with people, you have no clue who they were, what we were doing, and why, and you were doing parkour. That's a pretty crazy dream as well. I did have that encounter. So many weird dreams. I imagine a lot of people do. It's just like, again, most people don't write them down, so there's no reason, like, don't really remember them. What's up, Mr. Nick? Welcome to the stream. There's another stream on Pokemon, but you decided to watch this one. Well, I'm glad you decided to watch this one, man. How's it going? Only you've ever had a lucid dream. Yeah, I haven't ever had like a fully lucid dream where I completely am like, yep, I'm in a dream, and like take advantage of it. Especially not like taking advantage of it. A strange dream you had was in a world made of Minecraft blocks. That could be a pretty cool dream and like interesting. It's always like, because so many things can happen in dreams. It's kind of cool because like, you know, you can have that and that's actually like possible in that situation. What are the things you can do in lucid dreams? Basically, like a lucid dream is where you're dreaming and you know you're dreaming, so you can just kind of decide that like, oh, I can fly now, and like you can fly because it's a dream, and it doesn't really matter. Like, the only thing stopping you from flying just randomly in every dream is the fact that you think it's real. And since you think it's real, you're kind of, like, forced to stick by those rules of, like, gravity and stuff. But if you know it's a lucid, if you know you're lucid dreaming, you can just kind of ignore all those variables and just fly everywhere. Or do whatever you want. Because it's a dream, and it doesn't matter. What's up, Salvin? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You can study and not waste time. People have actually mentioned that. Like, yeah, if you at least know the material to an extent, you legitimately could just study. And it would be completely fine. It'd be completely normal. Just kind of like, basically give yourself those extra hours of the day to be productive and think about things and like kind of figure stuff out in your head. Because if you can use that time, then you can use that time. You have out-of-body dreams. That's interesting. I've definitely never had one of those, I will say. I had both sleep paralysis once and lucid dreaming. It was cool and scary. Yeah, I mean, like, sleep paralysis is one of those things that can, like, happen with lucid dreaming and all that. Because it's, like, lucid dreaming is the state of, like, dreaming, but kind of almost not, like, you're aware of it, which is generally not something that happens while dreaming. But then, like, sleep paralysis is just like your body thinks it's dreaming, but your mind is definitely not. And it's just kind of stuck there, unable to make your body move. You had a dream where a vacuum sucked up your voice and was trying to scream, but you couldn't. Ooh, that's a weird one. You can plan out your day. What's out of body dream? I've never had one of those, but like, yeah, I mean, you can basically, if like you can lucid dream, you can basically take like those 8 or so hours a day and suddenly put them to use in other ways aside from just being unconscious. Remember watching you shiny hunt Treecko and Charmander a few months back. Surprised you don't have the Charmander yet. Well, Salmon, I haven't actually been able to hunt for Charmander for a while. But yeah, seriously, man, how have you been? But yeah, I haven't been able to hunt for Charmander since like December. I got the 3DS cap card October-ish, so that became the main focus. And yeah, after we got the cap card, that was the wrong counter. After I got the cap card for the 3DS stuff, that became the main focus, and Charmander moved to like a weekly thing on Fridays, which was fine. But what ended up happening is the cap card I was using for the GameCube died, and like it wasn't completely dead, but the video was like super fuzzy and the audio was laggy as crap, and overall everything was messed up with it. So it took me a while to actually order a new one, but now that I have the new one, we're able to do these dual hunts and get back to Charmander, and I'm really excited to get it, because it is now, like, the longest running hunt on the channel. So it'll be really fun to finish it up. You had a sleep paralysis, but you think it was just scared and couldn't move. I mean, that's pretty much what it is like, if you don't fall asleep after you hit that point, your body's just kind of stuck there, and you're like, well, I don't know what to do. You had a dream you were fighting a pirate, so you woke up laying in one of your neighbor's backyards. Sleepwalking. I've never been sleepwalking. You've read that if you constantly ask yourself if you're dreaming when you're awake, it'll pass over to when you're actually dreaming. I have heard that too, yeah, where like, if you remind yourself, hey, dreams are a thing, throughout the day, basically, like, it becomes a habit, and eventually, like, in dream, you'll be like, oh, am I dreaming? And I've heard about that, and I've heard that basically there's the, like, if you make sure when you fall asleep not to move, like, whatsoever, it basically sends your body to sleep way faster, and that's how you end up with sleep paralysis, but there's a chance that you can basically send yourself into that lucid dreaming state. That is rough. Was gonna start streaming tonight and kind of nervous. Well, dude, you should totally do it. You should go for it. I was super nervous the first day I streamed. Like, was crazy, like, oh, should I even do it? The way I convinced myself was like, this is a test stream, like, to make sure everything works, and then I sat there doing it for 3 hours. Seriously, man, yeah, go for it. If you want to. Man, nothing's stopping you. Except yourself, and I'm completely aware of that. I'm guilty of that myself. You're expecting it in another 500 plus encounters. He's gonna shine Raikou at 23. That's insane! Congrats, though, Casual Beat Main. Congrats. I wish I could be that lucky. That's the mindset you're gonna go with. Probably gonna do it for about 2 hours. Need to set up a schedule too. Yeah, like when I started, I didn't have a schedule. It was over the summer when I did it. You know, I did it for 3 hours, 3 times a week instead of the 5 days a week, 2 hours at a time. And yeah, like it was really weird setting up that schedule because I just didn't know when it would work. I did my first stream on a Saturday and I was like, hey, that worked. So you know, unless I had a reason not to stream on Saturday, that would be a day I'd stream. And then the other days I chose basically based around, like, I didn't want to go 2 days in a row at the time just because when I was doing 3-hour streams it took a lot out of me. And I knew that there were days I couldn't stream. Like, there were just days that weren't going to work. So I based my schedule around that, and that's how I ended up doing Saturday, Monday, Thursday, I think? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was doing. It's weird to think it's been so long that I've forgotten that schedule. Can you stream a video in the background? I mean, yeah, sure, go for it. I don't know. I always feel like, you know, you guys should, like I feel like I wouldn't be able to stream as well if I had like another stream running, just because like I'd really want to be focusing on my whole thing. But I mean, yeah, I have no problem with like with my video, like, you know, with you streaming while like I'm going in the background. So some of your emotions and thoughts, yeah, it definitely does. You've done 6 hours of hunting today with like 800 plus encounters. Awesome, Rowan. Awesome. Hope you get that shiny soon though, man. Dreams are interesting. They really are. They really are like a weird thing. The shiny Thundurus you got recently will attract shiny Raikou towards me. I hope so. I hope so, Ash. Every soft reset is one step closer to the shiny. It is indeed, indeed. You know, you're not gonna get it if you don't do the soft resets. So he's gotta keep going, and eventually one of them will be it. What do I do in my free time? More shiny hunting. I'll hang out with some friends and stuff. Play Mario. I play a lot of video games. Hang out, do a lot of stuff on my computer. I'm in a car club, so once a week I go and hang out with those guys and all that. And then generally I just kind of hang out with some friends and stuff, or hang out around here and talk to friends online. I had a dream at once. Really? After you get shiny Raikou, am I gonna try getting a shiny charm in Ultra Sun off stream? Yes. Yes, definitely. Because otherwise we would have completed this hunt by now, most likely. You know, we're gonna get pretty close to back up to odds. We're almost 3/4 of the way there. Like, tomorrow, I think, officially, if we don't get the shinies by that point, I think tomorrow will be the day that, Raikou becomes proportionally closer to odds than Charmander is. So I'm really hoping that we can get Raikou before odds. And I also think we'll be able to get it. I think we'll be able to get Raikou up to 3,000 today. I think that'll be the stopping point, because I think those will line up actually fairly well. Isn't the chance of getting a shiny Raikou past? If I had the shiny charm, yes. But I don't have the shiny charm, so for me the odds are 1 in 4,096, as opposed to being 1 in 1,365. I have the charm in Ultra Moon, so Entei and Suicune will both be, will both have those shiny charm odds as opposed to the odds that we have with Raikou here. And I'll be trying to get that charm after we get Raikou and before we go for Ho-Oh, because that'll be a big thing. Is I really don't want to have to deal with want to deal with those odds again. How do you get the lucky egg in Ultra Sun during the main story? I don't know. Don't know. $95 soft resets. Well, good luck, Ixithra. Or is it 95 that you got it at? So that's awesome. That's awesome if that's the case. So far, well, good luck, Ixithra. Good luck. What a dream indeed. Take your luck, you got so many shiny legendary Pokemon and shiny Ultra Beasts. I would very much appreciate the luck. You know, would love to be able to get Raikou today. I would not mind taking the stream over time for catching the Raikou. That would actually be kind of awesome. Rowlet starter. Oh yeah, well, good luck, Ixithra. Good luck, because that is definitely going to be a long hunt unless you get it soon. So that's just one of those ones where the number, or like the amount of time that each encounter takes just makes it so much longer. How many more encounters? We're going to encounter 3,000. This was 2992 right here. So we got a few more. It'll probably actually end up wrapping up right around the perfect time to end the stream. Unless we get the Raikou. If we get Raikou, it's a completely different story. Then the stream keeps going until we catch it. And then it ends like right as we catch it, which is actually kind of nice. Interesting topic for sure. Almost 3,000 soft resets for me. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting very close to that point. I got a shiny level 100 second evolution of Ladybug with Pokerus, like Ledian? Awesome. Awesome. Still have no, still don't have any Pokerus Pokemon. What's up, Sub-Zero? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alright guys, yeah, we got 6 more. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was up there. I don't know why it cut out, but what's up, Santiago and Sub-Zero, if it cut out while I was saying hey to you. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why that happened. The internet didn't drop or anything. Like, OBS just freaked out and reset itself. So, I don't know. Oops on that part. Sorry about that. We're back, though. We are back. So yeah, I apologize for that. The heck indeed. He's just been here, just lurking, playing Splatoon 2, Salmon Run, also joined Discord. Awesome, Kanjido, glad you joined. I'll make sure you get the sponsorship role in the Discord, man. It doesn't really add much, but your name is highlighted. UMR, what's up, Cafe Quente, welcome to the stream. In your Ultramoon game, you opened up the game, and 5 of your party Pokemon randomly had Pokerus. Well, I mean, it'll spread between all the Pokemon that have contact with each other, which is the thing. Which is why it's okay that it's so rare. Because basically, once you have a Pokemon with Pokerus, all of your Pokemon can have Pokerus. But it's just getting that first one is insanely hard. Like, the odds are 1 in 21,000 or something. It's crazy. Like, the odds for Pokerus are insane. Spooked you a little. Can we raid by chance? Sure, we can definitely raid someone. We can raid. We got a couple encounters to figure it out, so let's see if... I'm just gonna really quickly see if anyone pops up as a target of interest. Stream Egg's going. I'll see if there's anyone else, but we can definitely raid Stream Egg as an option. There's a lot of people live. There are. Yeah, oh yeah, there are a lot of people live. There's like Pokestar, K-Cray, Pokemon, Jubilee. Those two streams are massive, but yeah, we got K-Cray, we got Pokestar. We have a stream Egg as well. Who should we raid, guys? Got it, but you can spread it. Yeah, you can definitely spread it once you have it, which is awesome. Where do you see the live people? I just search for shiny hunts, and a bunch of them will pop up and stuff. We can do K-Cray. Yeah, we can definitely do K-Cray. It's been a while since we raided her. So yeah, guys, when we end, because we got 2 more encounters. We got this encounter and 1 more for Raikou. And we have this Charmander, which isn't shiny. And we've got a... Alright guys, so we got 1 more Raikou and we got a Bulbasaur to encounter, because that was the last Charmander of the night. So yeah, you guys send K-Cray. I'll go ahead and grab the link for that one. Alright, we got the link for that stream. I'm going to go ahead and get Raikou set up for this final encounter, and we will get set up on this Bulbasaur as well, so we can encounter him at the same time. So it'll just be a lot of mashing A here. We got a raid on our hands. Yeah, we got the raid after the encounters. So stick around, guys. Don't head out quite yet. Alright. Alright. Encountering the Raikou, drumroll, and encountering the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is not shiny, and the Raikou isn't shiny either, guys. So thank you to everyone that tuned into the stream. Big thank you to everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. Massive thank you and hype again for Kajito for that new sponsor. And we are rating K-Cray, so until next time, guys, take care.